Mother's Day. I'm normally going to get on, do something first thing in the morning for Mother's Day. Wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. But I thought I'd end tonight instead, because I thought maybe keep a bar in the mornings, but you don't have something at the end. And so I thought I'd do an evening thing. And I found this poem that I just love. It's called For All the Mothers, and the author's unknown, but I thought it was just so perfect. So I'm gonna say it for you guys. This is for all the mothers who froze their buns off on metal bleachers at soccer games instead of watching from cars, so when their kids asked, "Did you see my goal?" they could say, "Of course, I wouldn't have missed it for the world," and mean it. This is for all the mothers who have sat up all night with sick children in their arms, wiping up barf, laced with Oscar Mayer wieners and cherry Kool-Aid, saying, "It's okay, honey, mommy's here." This is for all the mothers who fled in the night and can't find their children. This is for the mothers who gave birth to babies they'll never see, and for mothers who took those babies and gave them homes. This is for all the mothers who run carpools and make cookies and sew Halloween costumes, and for all the mothers who dote. What makes a good mother, anyway? Is it patience? Compassion? Broad hips? The ability to nurse a baby, cook dinner, and sew a button on a shirt? All at the same time? Or is it heart? Is it the ache you feel when you watch your son or daughter disappear down the street, walking to school alone for the very first time? The jolt that takes you from sleeping to dread, from bed to crib at 2 a.m., to put your hand on the back of a sleeping baby. Is it the need to flee from wherever you are and hug your child when you hear news of a school shooting, a fire, a car accident, a baby dying? I think so. So this is for all the mothers who sat down with their children and explained all about making babies. And for all the mothers who wanted to, but just couldn't. This is for reading Goodnight Moon twice a night for a year, and then reading it again just one more time. This is for all the mothers who mess up, who yell at their kids in the grocery store and swat them in despair and stomp their feet like a tired 2-year-old who wants ice cream before dinner. This is for all the mothers who taught their children to tie their shoelaces before they started to go to school, and for all the mothers who opted for Velcro instead. For all the mothers who bite their lips, sometimes until they bleed, when their 14-year-olds dye their hair green. This is for all the mothers who lock themselves in the bathroom when babies keep crying and just won't stop. This is for all the mothers who show up at work with spit up in their hair, milk stains on their blouses, and diapers in their purse. This is for all the mothers who teach their sons to cook and their daughters to sink a jump shot. This is for all the mothers whose heads turn automatically when a little voice calls, "Mom," in a crowd, even though they know their own offspring are at home or are grown. This is for all the mothers who put pinwheels and teddy bears on their children's graves. This is for all the mothers whose children have gone astray and who can't find the words to reach out to them. This is for all the mothers who sent their child to school with a stomach ache, assuring they would be just fine once they got there, only to get a call from the school nurse in an hour later asking them to please pick them up right away. This is for young mothers stumbling through diaper changes and sleep deprivation, and mature mothers learning to let go. For working moms and stay-at-home moms, single mothers and married mothers, mothers with money and mothers without. This is for you, so hang in there. The world would be a terrible place without the love of mothers everywhere. You make it more civil, caring, and safe place for the precious children in our world. So to all the mothers out there, thank you for being you. You truly do make the world a better place. And although I'm not a mother, I want you to know that from a single lady's heart to yours, happy Mother's Day. And I think as we grow older in life, we tend to realize, that our moms, were doing just the best that they absolutely could. And we're amazed by them more and more. I know myself, I appreciate my mother so much more now as an adult than I ever would have as a child. And you appreciate all that she does and she gives and she cares. And, no one's perfect, you guys. And so to my mom, happy Mother's Day. I love you. And I encourage anyone out there, if there's any rift between you and your mom, remember that your mom came from her own childhood and her own mother, and I think every generation tries to do a little bit better maybe than the previous. And you don't know what she was really going on at that time in her life, and what was really, we can never really see as kids, I think, what's really going on, or where they've come from. And so it's a little bit of encouragement out there just to mend those ties, I think. To everyone who has lost their mom, I'm so sorry. I dread that day. Truly. I know I'm very blessed and lucky to still have mine around. And so, from my heart to yours, thank you for being moms. I know it's a tremendous amount of work. I know there's days that you just want to probably wish you could go back and not be a mom some days, but I think in the long run, you're so thankful you are. And, I just want to say that I see you. I'm thankful for you. Know that you're doing a good job. And just like we can't understand what was happening with our parents, right? When we were growing up, and as adults, we appreciate everything all the more because we're like, oh my gosh, I was such a horrible kid. I mean, I didn't appreciate my mom at all for everything. Remember, you're doing the best you can. And especially in these unprecedented times, moms, you become homeschool teachers overnight. And some of you probably never wanted to be a teacher. And some of you have kids with special needs. And you're struggling. It's okay, you don't have to do everything perfect. If there's any way that I can support or encourage you, please know I'm here. I'd love to be here for you. I know what your needs are. I know that one more time before you go to bed tonight. If you see this before bed, Happy Mother's Day. I celebrate you. And to you, I say thank you. Thank you for making this world a better place. Thank you for instilling values in young kids. Thank you for being so selfless. Thank you for going above and beyond what any of us do. Thank you for your heart, your compassion, your love. May you always feel valued. May you always know how important you are. And think, the greater call upon a person is there to be a mother or a father, whether it be your own children or to others. And so, today, I celebrate you.